Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. My name is Olga Camargo. I am the National Board Chair for the Hispanic Alliance for Career Enhancement. I hope everyone is staying well, staying positive today. Looking forward to taking advantage of the day with your loved ones and then also at work. This year's theme with HACE is Hace Más, do more. We can all do more for our career, for the Latinx talent, and then also Más to lead. What else are you doing besides what you're currently doing to really lead in greatness is the way I think about this. Also doing it with intentionality, transparency, and making sure that you're also accountable with when you're leading. Job seekers, I do have an announcement for you guys. All of those that are seeking your next opportunity, looking to see about networking with new individuals, I should say, looking at new opportunities that you may be wanting to explore. We want to invite you to join us tomorrow at HACE's virtual career fair, which is May 19th. And it is free and accessible to anyone from anywhere because it is virtual. So please join us. And I do want to say that tomorrow's fair will be taking place between 11 a.m. in the morning to 2 p.m. Central Time. And if you want more information, go to the HACE website. I do believe that we will also have it in the comment, information details on the comment in the comment box. So please check that. Make sure that you register and that you show up tomorrow. Positive attitude, looking, for yourself, just because, again, you got to show up and you have to make sure that, hey, you know what, you want to go seek out the information. It'll be there. You'll have excellent companies attending this event. So go ahead and make sure that you engage. Okay, so I will say that, let's see, what else do we have here in my notes? 60 plus employers will be present. So that is quite a number of of companies that'll be there. And you know what? Today we have actually one of those employers that will be showing up tomorrow. Today we have Voya with us. And let's give it up to them. Yay. Because they made some time today to come and share some information with us, give you some tips on what to expect, and to learn a little bit more about Voya. So today we have Noreen Wilson, and we also have Isabella Jacobson. Say hello, Isabella, so they know who's who.
Hi.
Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure that, today we give them an opportunity to tell you about, again, what to expect tomorrow. And I also want you to be able to comment today, be able to ask questions, make sure to, engage with one another, again, even in the chat box, in the comment box. And so we will be taking some of those questions at the end, and have our two guests, basically just respond to those. So I would like to ask Noreen and Isabella to please just, tell us what you do, what your role is at Voya. And let's start with that.
Hi, everyone. My name is Noreen Wilson, and I am a marketing content manager at Voya Financial. I've been with Voya for 16 years now, which feels like yesterday, but the ride has been amazing. I can't believe that I am now a marketing professional with over 16 years of professional marketing experience. I started my career at Voya at the peak of the recession in 2006. So I kind of just rode that wave and stayed put, realizing that the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Voya has been very, very good to me, and I'm very excited to be here with you all today to share some of that with you all.
Thank you, Marie.
I'm Isabella. I work on the communications team at Voya. I've been here for 6 years. As Noreen said, time just flies by. I work on a lot of internal communication, so I work with just a variety of groups within Voya, and I also edit a lot of our internal videos as well.
Lovely. Well, thank you so much both for sharing your roles. And kudos to you, two ladies in the financial industry. I mean, honestly, it's not, and again, the financial industry is more than just obviously, yes, you can go into investments, you can go into communications, you can go into marketing. There's so much there for everyone here today. A company like Voya is not just, again, about going straight into investments. There's many components, many opportunities open for anyone that wants to engage with the company like Voya. Okay, so the first thing that is very important for us to know is, how do you like your cafecito? How do you take it? Tell us.
I have to admit, I was like a Starbucks queen, but then realizing how impactful that was to my pocketbook, I bought an espresso machine and I make my coffee at home. So the coffee of choice now is Bustelo or Pilon, and I add it with some oat milk creamer as well as a splash of sugar-free caramel syrup. So that's my go-to. And if it's warm out, I prefer it iced.
Very nice. That sounds yummy. That sounds so yummy. Isabella?
That sounds really good. I just like it plain, just coffee and milk. Right now, I got back from my trip from Brazil to see my family, so I brought a lot of coffee back with me. So that's where I'm at right now with my Brazilian coffee.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I take mine just with I'm into this maple, like not maple syrup in there, but it's like a maple syrupy type of taste of a coffee. I love it. I don't know. And I change it. I change it around. Next thing will probably be coconut in there because I love all the flavors. All right. So that was very important to know.
Absolutely.
That was so important to know. So, a question. Can you tell us more about your cultural backgrounds and also professional? What got you into this? And we can start off with whomever.
Go ahead, Isabella.
I was born in Brazil. I came to the U.S. really young. I moved back to Brazil during my middle school years, and then I came back to the U.S. for high school and onward, and have been here ever since. Voya kind of fell into my lap in a way. I say it was fate. I was interning in a completely different industry. I was in entertainment PR. I was interning for NBC, and I just saw that as my path. Had no financial experience, and I just got a message on LinkedIn from our chief brand and communication officer about a communication role. And what really, made me want to go to Voya was truly the people during my interviews and the company culture, how welcoming it was. And even before pandemic, we really valued flexibility within the company. So really the culture is what made me make that switch. And yeah, I've been here for 6 years and I'm so happy that happened.
6 years is a big deal right now. So you really are happy then. Noreen,
That's true.
Tell us more. Tell us about you.
My mother was born in Puerto Rico. My father is a New York Rican. He was born in Brooklyn, New York. And then they met in Connecticut, and that's where I reside now. I live in Windsor, Connecticut, where it is home to our home office. But as of now, I am virtual because of the pandemic. My mother always instilled in us these great Puerto Rican values to always be loud, be proud of who you are, the music, the culture, the food. I think that's what carried me so far, to be unapologetically myself. And that is something that I want to echo to everyone who's on the call today, to make sure that you're yourself, be authentic to who you are, never downplay your heritage and your ethnicity because you're afraid of how others may perceive it. Be loud and proud.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, that's we got to get more of that message out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
I know we're limited on time, so I'll just go ahead and let Olga take it back.
Well, we're going to take it back to you guys right now. Tomorrow is our virtual career fair. I know Voya will be in attendance. What are some of the more insights into Voya? Any tips for participants for tomorrow?
I can start off with just a quick overview of Voya. So we're a leading health, wealth, and investment company. We provide products, solution technologies to help Americans become well prepared and well invested. Our vision is to be America's retirement company. And we also pride ourselves in being a different kind of company. So, striving to improve the lives of our colleagues and communities. We offer a diverse and energetic environment. We've been recognized as one of Ethisphere's most ethical companies. We've been a great place to work for 6 consecutive years. We have just a variety. We really value inclusivity and celebrate our differences. And Noreen can talk a little bit more about what to expect as she's going to be at the virtual fair.
Yeah, I'll echo that really quickly, where Voya has, I think, transitioned into the space where we are fostering those differences that make us who we are, those differences that we're born with, along with those that we've acquired throughout our lives. So it's a great time to be at Voya. I encourage all of you to ask questions, to definitely go to voya.com and see what we have to offer. Definitely attend the career fair and stop by our booth and ask us anything. We'll be there just to help you kind of figure everything out. What was the next question?
Oh, no. I just,
Okay.
just wanted to know also about like just, specifically like some tips for individuals that are interested in Voya. What are some of like maybe the pre-work, not the pre-work, but
Yeah.
how can they learn more about Voya before obviously coming to you tomorrow? Obviously you have your website. Anything else that can that you can also like share in terms of like your background, in terms of how I know you've been in marketing and in communications, right? Any background that, what kind of background do you need to go into Voya? Can it just be any background?
Absolutely. I think we have everything that you may be looking for. We have positions located all over the United States, both in office and virtually. Definitely browse voya.com and take a look at our careers and what we have to offer. We have an unlimited amount of resources. We'll have 2 recruiters tomorrow that can speak to those roles specifically that we have available. And about the culture at Voya, I am the Latinx co-chair. So having gone virtually during the pandemic, we are now globally, throughout the United States. So we have the opportunity to merge forces with everyone who's at Voya easily because we are now virtually. We have had the opportunity to merge this partnership with HACE, and it's an amazing opportunity for us to be able to tap into you as a resource to be able to attain some of that Latin talent, which we're lacking. And that's why we're here today, because we want you to be authentic to who you are. Be you. Definitely bring your whole self tomorrow. Show us what you have to offer. Don't be apologetic. I think for so long, Hispanics have been stifled and have not been given the opportunity, as well as some of their other counterparts, to kind of showcase who we are. And if not now, this is the best time to do so.
That's fantastic. And Isabel, do you want to add anything? I think Noreen pretty much covered it. We just really value, people's differences. Come to the meeting with just your full self. We really highlight at Voya bringing your full self to work, and we're really proud of that. And so we would love to, see that at the career fair as well. Okay, so I do have a question that's probably not in part of the questions that we've been talking about right now so far. How do you guys maybe take on another Latina, right, and help them along the way if they are working at Voya? How do they become more included into different conversations, different opportunities once within the company?
I'll speak on behalf of the Latinx Council. I think that is a great opportunity for us to build those relationships with others that we may not have been able to if we were in the office, now being virtual and throughout the United States. We are able to be authentically ourselves and bring our whole selves to those meetings and just talk candidly about what we're looking for in ourselves, as well as our careers and our, that trajectory of our career. I have been able to meet women who are amazing and have so much to offer. And I had no idea just because of this council. This council has allowed us to kind of build this sisterhood and brotherhood to just bounce ideas off of each other that may work in another business unit that you may have been thinking of, but had no idea how to propose that idea to someone else. But being able to have access to that council has allowed us to do so. And I think it's because of Voya allowing us to go ahead and just rise to the occasion whenever we deem necessary. They definitely give us that platform to go ahead and be creative and think outside of the box.
That's fantastic.
Just to quickly add on too, right now we also are having like a Latinx pod group. So I can only talk to the pod group that I'm a part of, but we're discussing on how Voya can better our recruitment with the Latinx community. And there's several different groups talking about, several different topics within Latinx and how we can better our environment and initiatives to better cater to the Latinx community. So there's a lot of different initiatives.
Yes, absolutely. That pod came directly out of our DEI task force. So we have a lot of different segments that we're working on. For example, mine is marketing and brand with the Latinx community, finding how we can find those gray areas and those gaps where we can kind of have those targeted campaigns and those target messages just specifically to our Hispanic brothers and sisters who are having issues with saving or finding difficulties on where to save. So I think there's a lot of great momentum behind everything at Voya right now. So yeah, if any questions, please feel free. Email me. I think my LinkedIn information is somewhere. Definitely reach out to myself or Isabella.
No, that's fantastic. And it sounds like, you're not just taking care of the rest of the world, you're taking care of the people internally at Voya. And that is very, very much clearly what I can see here. I love the fact that, you keep talking about these candid conversations, that you keep talking about, hey, listen, come on in. Let's talk about, you want to go from A to Z within the company. You can have that conversation here too. Sometimes people feel, I think that when they move positions that they're being, I guess, I want to say ungrateful, right? Because you're moving from one position to another within the company. Sometimes people prefer to move from one position to another position in another company, and that's not necessary. You can actually try to seek to be promoted and get exposure to other positions within the same company. And that's something that we need to be very mindful of, that a lot of these wonderful resources are there to exactly help you do what you need to do and really achieve that dream, that career dream. So that is fantastic. I love what I'm hearing here. And especially that it's a Latina that's obviously at the helm over there of this Latinx group. I do want to ask, I know we're at 10:19. Any parting words? Here, I do have one question that came in, and I think we're going to then wrap up really quick. But is Voya multi-generational organization? Can you answer that?
Yeah, I would think so. So multi-generational, meaning all ages, all levels. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know Isabella's age range, but I would say she's a little younger than I am. I started Voya when I was just 20 years old. So if that gives you any idea of how old I am, stating that I've been here for 16 years, definitely.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
I mean, the answer, yes, it is. Ladies, thank you so much. We are here at the end of our minute, and I just wanted to thank you both for everything that you guys have been sharing with us today. It certainly has been, for me, insightful. I knew about Voya. I didn't know so much about it, and I did learn a lot about it today. And I just want to say thank you so much, and nos vemos a ver hasta la próxima.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So much.
Adios.
Bye.